I am not going to follow my own advice, the advice of others, which is to keep my mouth shut. Because I have a lot to say, and plenty of time and ability to say it. So sit back, or stand back, or fly back and relax and enjoy however long this is going to be. This is Wolf Alexander. I am hi, how are you? I'm hi, how are you? And I am still in the captain's cabin of my apartment here in Harrison County, Western Virginia. Now, I ended the previous episode by condemning possible interference by some boy sometime, and that's just stupid because I'm not getting in his way, so why should he be getting in mine? That's a question that he or he's out there, all of them, should ask. If Alex isn't fucking with me yet, why should I start fucking with him? Or why should I fuck with him more if he's not fucking with me yet? Both of those questions could be answered. I guess maybe I shouldn't. Going with the flow is a good thing sometimes. Now, I'm not one to enjoy the government system simply uh, plodding along on its course of no return, but for things to work out. Well, anyway. Hi, how are you? I'm hi, how are you? There are only 1 minute and 50 seconds gone, so there's plenty of time left for you to listen if you are a girl, because I don't talk to boys. I have no desire to speak to a boy, see a boy, touch a boy, smell a boy, taste a boy, or be aware of them in any way. So, think a boy. What am I supposed to do with one? Get with one? Be with one? No, they're just fucking useless to me. At best. At worst, well, they've tried to get in my way, many boys, and I've gotten rid of them. Not actually, they're not floating somewhere or sunk that I can talk about, but they are generally upset at themselves for fucking with me. I'm thinking of my friends from the past, ex. All kinds of men are out there, and perhaps one thought that goes through their mind each day is, I really shouldn't have fucked with, at the time, Alex Weinstein, now Wolf Alexander. I am generally a defensive fighter. So when I go about my day, I just go about my day and don't want to get into altercations with males, but sometimes they feel like I'm in their territory. And if I am, I want to be, and they should just deal with it. Because I'm very careful about the trespasses I ask to be forgiven for, and it's unfortunate when those, well, no need to talk about them. Can you hear the nervousness in my voice? A little bit of fear, because, well, I've been yelled at before for radio shows. Oh, the most famous one. Well, really, it was the emails that did it. You want to talk about funny fucking emails. In 2021, I was on parole for something stupid, and my parole officer was a major cocksucker, and I sent an email to 120 some people throughout the state of West Virginia, all .wv.gov email at wv.gov email addresses, plus some newspapers and all other kinds of local celebrities, and made fun of this guy, called him everything but a super fag, and yeah, he got mad. That was so fucking funny. Oh, I fucking relish. I mean, I got 2.5 years in prison for it, but boy, it felt good because he was just a cop of cops. Super pig, and I roasted his ass all over the internet. That's what internet war is about. I'm an internet warrior. I don't fight people in person, uh, unless it's absolutely necessary, and usually still verbally. I've only had 3 or 4 actual fights in my life, all with men. Boys, dudes, males, guys. Won them all. Well, didn't lose. I've never been beaten up in my entire life. I was punched in the face once when a guy was holding a gun at me. That really wasn't fair. I wouldn't call that losing the fist fight. I lost the battle because I got into his car thinking he was going to play it fair since he was pleasant on the phone, willing to negotiate. So I, being too trusting, got into his automobile and he pointed a gun at me and then punched me in the face. And I let him know recently that I haven't forgotten about that and will be getting revenge. At the very least, I'm going to punch his fucking lights out uh, and get away with it. But that's long in the future. So, and no names have been mentioned. And can you get in trouble for threatening to beat someone's ass? Probably. Anytime anybody gets afraid, they can call the police on you now, and that seems unfair. But if any woman is afraid of me, I apologize because I am not a danger to any girl, anywhere, at any time. Ever. Never have been, never will be. Uh, my list of Me Too's is 0. My list of awkward dates is normal. And I was thinking, when I was little, I was very sexually precocious and, was trying to kiss every girl in kindergarten. So I don't know if you call that death worthy, but yeah, girls in my uh, preschool, kindergarten, and first grade classes might complain about me being a little bit aggressive with kissing, but uh, they didn't punch me, so they couldn't have been that mad, and I wouldn't have punched them back. It's funny when you're little, boys and girls are the same size. So that physical fear isn't there. Girls didn't like fear me merely because I was a boy back then. So I didn't feel like now I do now, which is like I'm afraid to be too pushy. I'm not pushy at all. In fact, when I'm in public, I don't flirt with any girl unless she is extraordinary. And then I'm very nice. Very cool. So the hottest girl I've flirted with lately worked at a sushi place in the village. Oh, she had beautiful red blonde hair and I keep wanting to go back. Of course, I'm not there now, but I don't think I will because it was like the interaction was as good as it's ever going to get. Like we both liked each other and we both knew it and we both smiled at each other. And I mean, I could, but I don't know. I'll think about it. So with 8 minutes in this episode, hi, how are you? I'm hi, how are you? Again, this is Wolf Alexander, and you are listening to WEED. I haven't done radio in a very long time regularly, but with this opportunity of now, I am doing it. So thank you for listening. This episode is about to end. I'm just not sure exactly when, and you won't be either. Just don't look at the timer. It's going to be a tremendous surprise, just like the end of the